Welcome to Marketing in Your Car, the podcast for funnel hackers everywhere. You are now part of a small group of underground entrepreneurs who are trying to change the world through the products and the services that we believe in. But because we don't rely on venture capitalists, we don't have financial safety nets. So we have to do things differently. We have to do things smarter. We do that through an art and a science that we call funnel hacking. Now, this podcast will give you a glimpse at the daily life of a funnel hacker. So let's get started.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is sneaky late night, sneaking out of my house to go grab something at the office. Marketing in your car. All right, so this is cool. I don't think I talked about this to you guys before. If I have, then humor me. Pretend like you haven't, because I think it's important. So the other day, it was funny. There was an event I was at in 2015, and this guy did a pitch that was awesome from stage. And so I tried to find that presentation so I could see it, because I wanted to model part of the presentation for something I was doing. So yes, I'm always funnel hacking, and I have these weird things in my memory where I can remember things from, like, I see a good pitch, and it was like, yeah, 2015, I remember that. In fact, I remember a pitch from 2004, 2005 from John Childers that's amazing too, that I went and found that so I could listen to so I could hear him do his pitch again. Anyway, what I was doing is basically I was trying to find this pitch, right? There's an event I was at 2015. I remember the speaker, I remember the day, I remember everything, and I was trying to find it, and I was searching everywhere. I called, and I had actually purchased the recordings of that event, but the link where the recordings I'd purchased was now expired. I contacted the company. They wouldn't give it back to me. They didn't have them anymore, whatever. So then I was like trying to buy them on eBay. I couldn't buy them on eBay. I tried everywhere. And anyway, I spent way too long trying to search this one presentation, because there's literally like a 2-minute pitch that I wanted to try to find. Like probably 8 hours of time I wasted on this thing, but I knew that, like, if I found that one little piece, then I would know how to pitch this thing I'm trying to sell. Anyway, I didn't find it, but I did find some notes that somebody was there, and there was like a single sentence that gave me kind of like, that reminded me of kind of what the hook was. So I'm kind of rebuilding that pitch based on my memory in one sentence I found after 8 hours of digging. Anyway, in fact, I ended up finding the entire event. I had to pay some dude insane amounts of money to go and like black market find it for me. I don't feel guilty because I bought it before, but normally I wouldn't do that. But anyway, so gets it to me, sends me the whole thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, and all the videos from every one of the presentations was there except for the one that I was looking for. I'm like, dude, where is this? And he's like, how do you know that it's missing? I'm like, because I have the notes from somebody who was at the event, same event I was at, and I like, these are the notes. This is the name of the presentation. This is where it was between this one and this one. You gave me the two other ones, but not the one I needed. And anyway, I never got the video. So there's that sad ending of that story, but there's a happy ending. So while I was doing that, one of the videos I found during the thing was actually on YouTube. It was the keynote speaker at the event, who was Gary Vaynerchuk. And Gary Vaynerchuk obviously is a keynote to almost every event ever, I think. So I love the dude, but he's probably not going to keynote ours because he's just keynotes too many places. So it's not that special, I don't think. But he's awesome. I think he's awesome. And anyway, I was listening to... sorry, I'm at the office now. I was listening to, on YouTube, and I was searching for it. I found his recording from that same event, and I'd missed his presentation because I was out in the hall doing whatever I was doing, and so I was like, I'm gonna watch this while I'm searching. So while I was searching, I was watching this presentation, and what is cool? Sorry, my alarm's going off here. Good. I got disarmed the alarm. Now we're good to go. Okay. So I'm in there, and I'm watching this presentation while I'm searching for this other video. I'm listening to it, and Gary said something that was like, boom. And maybe that was the journey I got sent on, to try to find this one 10-minute video clip that I didn't find. But in the journey is where I found this piece, and it was like this gold nugget that is so good. So Gary was talking, and what he said that was profound, he said, our phones, so I think it's in your hand right now probably, is the equivalent of the TV in the 1950s. And then I was like, what's he talking about? And he went on to kind of explain it. And he said, in 1950s, if you turn on TV, what was there? There's like 3 channels, right? NBC, CBS, and ABC, whatever. And that was it. So people turn on TV, and, they have to watch one of 3 channels. In fact, that's what Tony Robbins told me. He's like, when I first met him, he said, when I got started, there were 3 channels, and I just turned on, I advertised on those 3 channels, and I was everywhere, and we made insane amounts of money. And when media split, he said that's when it became hard, but he had a 20-year run where every channel you ever turned on, like Tony was there. That's why everybody knew who he was all the time. And then I've done a whole podcast on this before, how media splits and turns into more channels and then cable, and then soon it gets really, really hard because it's all fragmented. And what's interesting is that he said that our phones, right, TV in 1950. So that was the scene in 1950. There's 3 channels. He says right now on your phone, he's like, there's 3 or 4 channels that actually matter. There's 3 or 4 channels that everybody goes to get all of their entertainment and their information, those type of things. And you think about a typical app, right? Or like the app store, whatever you want to call it. There's like insane, like millions of apps. And so you think that it's like, oh, it's this huge flooded thing. But the reality is, think about your phone right now and your habits. Like, how many apps do you go to every single day consistently? And probably like 5 or 6 times a day. And I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about myself. And there's definitely a pattern. Like when I'm bored, I open it up, I click on the social tab, and I go Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, Snapchat. Anyway, there's 4 or 5 things I go to, and then when I'm done, I close it down, I get back to my work, right? And then I get bored or I get stuck, whatever, I come back, I open those 3 or 4 channels, I look at it, see if anything interesting happening in any of them, and then I come back and I leave. And that's like what TV was, right? And so when he started saying that, he said, if you understand that, he's like, everyone's got these phones. There's only, 3, 4, maybe 5 stations that people are listening to. So what are those channels? Facebook is a channel. Instagram is a channel. Snapchat is a channel. YouTube is a channel. Like, what are all the channels that are there? And there's not that many. Like, there really isn't. There's only a handful of them. And when he said that, I was like, oh my gosh. And I'm really good on one channel. Like, we're good on Zuckerberg. Like, we dominate Facebook, but we haven't been good at the other ones. And so we started. If you've been watching, I've been really working hard on Instagram lately, and it's been growing and actually doing really, really well for us. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. I think you just go to Instagram.com/Russell Brunson. I think, but I'm not sure. Anyway. And so we're starting to do stuff on Instagram, and then YouTube. We're actually Monday launching our big YouTube channel with it. And each channel we have a different strategy, right? So for me, like the ones we're dominating, or we're going to be trying to dominate, are Facebook, Instagram. I kind of give up on Snapchat, if I'm completely honest. Instagram is just easier and better, I think. So we're Instagram hard. Twitter, we ignored Twitter for like our entire lives, and then we turned out we're getting insane amounts of traffic from Twitter. People are talking about us. We didn't even know. So now we're like, crap, we should do something in Twitter. I'm going to go learn how to tweet. So I'm starting to get into that again. And then YouTube. And so those are the 4 or 5 channels. I'm not trying to be the biggest dude on YouTube. I'm trying to get so that my audience, when they pull out their phone and they're searching the 4 or 5 channels, that they're going to see me at every one of those channels. And I started looking at it that way. I was like, holy crap. I always thought the internet it's so big, right? We're trying to advertise everywhere. But if you flip it around like that, it all of a sudden shrinks it down to like, this is your mobile experience. This is your phone. There's 4 channels people are on. How do you get in front of your people on those 4 channels? That's it. And it's really not that hard. So that's my strategy. And you'll see that happening more and more over the next few weeks as we're rolling out each channel more aggressively. And then we're having a strategy and putting people in place to make it consistent and cool. And not like, I'm not talking about a lot of people go and like make a video and then rip the audio and put it on 30 different places. And I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about understanding the intricacies of each channel and making unique, cool stuff for each one. Now, some of you guys are just beginners and you're just starting. If you're starting, don't do this yet. I'm in 14 years now. I'm starting to do this kind of thing. But after you've mastered one channel, I think that everyone needs to be good at one channel if you're going to grow. I met a friend earlier this year who's really good at Instagram. He's not good at the other channels, but awesome there, making a ton of money. But again, I'm a big believer in diversity. I've been smacked too many times by too many channels. So, but I think starting at one, mastering it, and then after that's in place, then going and mastering the second one and third one. So that I said, we're at the point now where we're kind of mastering these other ones and plugging things in. That's my goal, is to really be dominant in the 4 or 5 channels on everybody's phone in my marketplace. So when they get bored, they pull it out, and I got something interesting and unique in each one. Who's doing this successfully right now? The only people I know that are really doing this successfully in all the platforms. Oh, and speaking of also podcasting is one of those ones as well, right? Gary Vaynerchuk is fantastic. He's the best one I'm watching to model. And he's the one that kind of brought this idea up, right? Like, he knows something, and I'm impressed with that. Like, I'm impressed with, he saw it, because I didn't see that until he told me, and now I see it. And he saw it, he gets it. So watch him close, watch what I'm doing closely. Go to each of these channels, and not many people are in all of them, but find the people who you connect with who are good in each one, and then model those people, funnel hack them, right? That's what we're doing. We're looking at what kind of images are other people doing in Instagram. What kind should we be doing? What kind of posts here? Like, we're modeling and funnel hacking all the time. And I hope you guys are funnel hacking and modeling me, like you should be. Like, I'm on a path trying to figure this stuff out, and not everything I do is right. But if I do it consistently, it means it's working. So know that and model it and funnel hack it. Anyway, so those are the channels. And one other twist, and this is something I'm excited for, is on top of that, we're going to try to create our own channel. And I've got a play that's halfway in play right now. I'm excited for it. I'm not going to ruin it or divulge it too much yet, but if it works, it's going to, for my community, for my tribe, for you guys, it's going to add one more layer of awesomeness. It's going to be this really cool tribe app thing that brings us all together into our own distribution channel, our own media network, our own TV show, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it's going to be cool. You'll see it. Stay tuned. Pay attention. And you'll see the cool stuff's happening. So anyway, that's what I want to share with you guys today, is that mindset. I heard it from Gary. It took about a week to internalize it. Now you're hearing it from me. I hope that you guys think about it, internalize it, because I think it's something really good. All right, I'm walking out of the office. A couple of things. You guys want some updates on stats? I got a big monitor in front of me showing me all the stats. So as of today, actually let me refresh this because it might be even better than this. This automatically refreshes on its own. All right, so as of right now, sorry, this monitor's kind of weird. I'm trying to figure out how to, there we go, reload. Okay, so book sales, we've been live a little over 2 weeks so far. And so there's a couple cool metrics I'll share with you guys here. If I can get it to work. All right, so as of right now, we have sold 30,503 copies of the book, which is amazingly exciting, right? I think so. And if I break that down, 23,834 people have taken the Expert Secrets book. 6,692 have taken the black box. Okay. I also have, if you want to know, let's see. Okay, so sorry, my metrics, I can't, we shifted some of the funnels, so some metrics aren't perfect. But that's okay. Upsell number 1, 7.84% of you guys are taking that, which is either the MP3 player or the audiobooks of both Expert Secrets and .com Secrets, which is cool. 3.22% are taking our Expert Evolution upsell, which is a new one we rolled out last week, which is really, really cool. And then our average cart value right now is, from the whole campaign, is $32.40. Our total collected money is $989,095.30. So we probably by tomorrow we'll pass $1 million collected on this funnel, which is cool. It gets me excited to have a new funnel inducted into the 2 Comma Club. I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna reset the stats on here because I want to see. Okay, so we've made some changes to the funnel, so I want to see a couple other metrics based on that. Sorry, you guys are geeking out with me in real time. Hopefully the suspense is killing you, though, and getting you excited, not annoying you. So if it's annoying you, I'm sorry. You can skip to the next episode. But if you like suspense, that's good. All right. So our actual cart value since we shifted the funnel over is $33.29, which only seems like a small update, but it's actually really big because when we first launched, our average cart value is really high because all of you hyperactive guys went and bought a ton of them. And then it dropped dramatically afterwards. So it's actually up like $7 or $8 from the normal traffic. Okay, so the order form bump is at 13.65%, which isn't bad, but it's not. I wanted to be closer to 20, so it's not bad. And this is interesting. So if you look, upsell number 1 is the MP3 player. There's 3 options on the page. You can either buy the physical MP3 player, or the digital audiobook files, or you can get both, and both are the same price as one. So it's kind of a funny thing. But 81.56% took just the digital audiobooks. 15.64% took the digital and the physical, and then 2.79% took just the digital, even though it's the same, or just the physical, even though it's the same price. That was the decoy offer, yet they still took it, which is kind of funny. So yeah. Anyway, those are some metrics. Hopefully that's kind of fun for you guys. Anyway, it's been fun. This is I love this game. It's a funnel game. So we are in the process right now of tonight actually at midnight we switch over from normal affiliate commissions to $20 CPA. So hopefully tomorrow everyone's gonna start promoting again like crazy for the last 7 or 8 days of the launch. Which is really fun and exciting. So we're gonna sell some more books. Our goal is to get that about double where we're at right now, and then we got one more fun thing that we'll be executing at the end of the book launch, which will make everybody, all the affiliates, a lot of money, and it'll serve all the people about books and help get them to where they want to be. So I'm excited for that. Setting the alarm back in here, and then head back home. My parents are actually coming to town tonight. Howard Berg, the world's fastest reader, is coming in town tonight, and tomorrow we're filming a bunch of videos with him. So we've got a fun journey happening the next day or two, and I'll be sharing with you guys. So, all right, with that said, have an amazing night, you guys, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the behind-the-scenes look at our funnel hacking projects. You can also watch the Funnel Hacker online reality show and watch us build and launch funnels live at www.funnelhacker.tv. If you'd like to come hang out with your fellow funnel hackers, come join our Facebook group at www.projectclickfunnels.com. Oh yeah, and don't forget, you can get a free MP3 player with the first 257 episodes preloaded at marketinginyourcar.com. Join us next time, and remember, you're just one funnel away from your dreams.